Today, we live in a society where we are told we are free. But why is it that I can't be me? I'm pretty sure that we were all brought into this world with a different look and size. But media and society have us already defined. Makeup blends me in with reality, but the pain is never covered up inside of me. My land of the free, but any day now I could be deported. I mean, it's not my fault I was brought here when I was 3. I've done all of the right things, and yet society has abandoned me. I didn't pay $40,000 a year for tuition just to get raped. To be a victim of campus sexual assault, is there no conviction? I mean, seriously, when did being queer mean living in fear? I'm out on the street with no food to eat, nowhere to sleep. Is this really the American dream?
Global Girl Media uncovers issues that affect me and you, from breaking stereotypes to examining inequality. We want the world to know our voice has the power to truly create justice and liberty for all. 1 in 5 women will be sexually assaulted by the time they finish college. Yet, society remains unaware of the violence against women due to common misconceptions of what constitutes sexual assault and an already defined image of a perpetrator.
When we as in society think that sexual assault only happens to young, pretty drunk girls, and we think that rapists are all monsters who come out of the bushes with a gun or a knife with a big R on their forehead, you can tell they're a rapist, then we're leaving a lot of people out.
According to the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network, 38% of assailants are an acquaintance, friend, or partner. University of Chicago student Olivia Ortiz is one of the many young women who have been subjected to sexual assault by a partner.
My second year of college, I was about 18, 19. I was dating somebody who wasn't very kind to me. He had decided to abuse me in a sexual form. I went to the institution at the University of Chicago, informing them of this, and basically what they had me do was an informal mediation to resolve this accusation of sexual abuse.
The informal mediation between Olivia and her partner was in violation of her Title IX rights. Title IX requires schools receiving federal funds to protect students from gender-based violence and harassment, including sexual assault.
Schools encounter a lot of problems, a lot of penalties if they have to report that more crimes have occurred on their campuses. So schools tend to tell students that they're better off keeping quiet, they're better off going to seek counseling on their own. They encourage victims to not report the rape or assault to police and rather maybe take a semester off to deal with their issues, which is a form of victim blaming that does not help the victim of sexual assault.
It really had affected me a lot. And you know, it caused me to take time off school, which was hard for me, but it also caused me to kind of further my activism by going to the newspaper. I reported kind of what had happened to the newspaper, who was doing a kind of investigative series on sexual assault on college campuses.
The popularity of sexual assault on college campuses has gained national attention, prompting President Obama to sign the Campus Sexual Violence Elimination Act.
They finally make it there, only to be assaulted. That is not just a nightmare for them and their families. It's an affront to everything they've worked so hard to achieve.
While government officials are taking necessary steps to end violence against women, many question why this issue is so common.
Unfortunately, I think our popular media also perpetrates this idea that women are subservient to men in relationships and sexual situations. I think a lot of our popular media, movies, TVs, doesn't go far enough to change that.
It's seen in advertisements and even made fun of in comedy skits.
Silly string? Anyway, that night she got raped. And she called me the next.
Rape culture is something that we've all grown up with, and so for a lot of people it can be really hard to see it. It's like a fish being in water and say, look at all the water around us. You wouldn't really notice it. So Rape culture is something that's embedded. We grow up with it. It's in the media that we watch. It's in the books that we read. And what it really is, it could be as far as glamorizing rape and sexual violence, but it could be things like conflating the difference between sex and sexual assault.
Survivors of sexual assault know that you're not alone. You have rights. You deserve to feel safe. Support yourself. Treat yourself right. Offer others support. Provide comfort. Rise above. Arrest assailant. Protect yourself. Encourage the end of rape culture. Stop rape.